Yes, I am the one who blew the whistle on Nestle. Gerber Nestle. I told a lot of the little dirty secrets that they didn't want nobody to know. My name's Randy Heyman. If you haven't seen my other videos, you need to watch them. You'll find them interesting and more to come. You'll learn a lot of things that Nestle don't want you to know. Just type in Randy Heyman and they should just pop up. The videos will explain a lot. Well, people, if you want to be upset at me, you should look at it a different way. You should be upset at Tom, Sheila, Holly, Linda, and Judy. They are the ones that got me fired for going out of my area to get a drink of water. They are the ones that made this whole scam up and got me fired. When other people have done things that they should have been fired for, but were not. They were Sheila's group buddies. They could do and get away with whatever they want. Picking on me, say anything, whatever. On a slip, it said I was fired for going out of my area with what they say, with the intent to harass somebody. The intent to harass somebody. That's why I got fired. Really. I said I'd take a polygraph test many times, but they would not let me because they had this whole scam planned to get me fired. They wanted overtime and they was in fear of getting bumped out of their rates. And I was fired the day before the bumping process even started because Sheila didn't want her buddies to get bumped. In my first video, I was terminated. I asked somebody to do a full investigation, but got no reply from anybody. Someone should have exposed Gerber Nestle a long time ago. It would have been the right thing to do, because people need to know what they're feeding their babies, their children, what's going into their food, what's getting in contact with their food. You watch my videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. What Gerber Nestle does not want you to know. You really need to watch them. And I'm going to be making quite a few more. Just a matter of time. I was fired for going out of my area. Let's take a look at what Sheila and her buddies have done. One of Sheila's friends stole the manager's shoes right out of his office and took them home. Didn't even get wrote up for it. Stole the guy's shoes. They knew it. Let's look at the women who got me fired when I had a witness right there to say what they said, what they accused me of, wasn't true. Let's take a look at the first woman, Linda. She was accused of stealing time from the company. She stayed over and then waited and played around until an hour later or so, and then she'd go and clock out and go home. Yeah, she didn't get nothing for that. Linda was accused of pouring chemicals in somebody's shoes. Nothing happened. Because she's Sheila's friend. When you're friends with Sheila, you get away with anything. She also Linda also, let's see, keyed somebody's car out in a parking lot. She was accused of keying somebody's car out in a parking lot. Nothing happened. She asked somebody to buy a pump at the auction and promised to pay him back. Well, she got the pump, she never paid him back. There's one other thing she did. Let me see, what was that? Oh, she just got 5 days off for hollering at a foreman and grabbing papers out of his hand. She tried to get me to help her put in an illegal trailer on her property without getting a permit. I told her no. She was mad at me. She was the one that also used to say to me, "Are you going to hog up all the overtime on the weekend?" She was the one that also said she was trying to get me fired. And she was going to get me fired. Yep. The next lady, the second woman, we'll talk about Holly. Years ago, we got along okay. I programmed her scanner for her. I showed her husband how to disassemble a black powder gun he had brought into work and clean it. She was working weekend overtime and she wasn't doing what she was supposed to, so the company moved it to days. Well, Holly was mad at me, mad as hell at me, and it wasn't even my fault. Her husband and her son attacked me. They were both mad at me and they attacked me. Verbally attacked me. And I went to the office and they both got 3 days off. This really made Holly mad. So mad she hated me. So she started going up to HR, telling them I was doing things to her. Then she said I flipped her off and give her the finger in front of the camera. There was a camera in front of me and a camera behind me. Tony looked at the camera, the tape, and seen it didn't happen. She lied. Okay, now the second time, she said I tried to run her off the road and kill her. But that story didn't go very far. Because even the guard said that this wasn't true, because he said, "Randy, don't leave here until Holly comes in. She's making things up all the time, trying to get me fired." The third time, she went up and said I threatened her. Well, this time I was suspended for a short time until they did an investigation and they found out this was not true again. Then there was a fourth time. She went in there again and said I swore at her and gave her the middle finger, and there was a witness right there to say that this did not happen. But she just kept it up. Now, The third woman, Judy. I felt sorry for Judy. I helped her out as much as I could. I even went to her house and worked on plumbing and fixed her toilet for her. And I had a car dolly, and I used to tow her son's car back when it broke down. And try to help her out as much as I can because I felt sorry for her. She was a high school dropout. And she used to huff and puff in a bag. I don't know, paint or something. I don't know what exactly she did. And she also stole the tractor from an old man off from 82. She stole it, went right in his yard and got it started and drove it right off. This was the kind of women that got me fired. She has been caught sleeping at the plant. She has been caught swearing at me. And I even had a witness there. Because of these people, Sheila's group of friends, they do not get rolled up for anything. They do what they want, however they want, and they get away with it. I used to help, Judy with fixing her plumbing and in her house, and fix her toilet and pick up her kids or her car when it broke down, and helped her son work on his car, put the timing belt on it. And I just said I couldn't help her anymore because it was taking too much of my money and my time. And she was mad at me. I didn't understand that at all, but okay. I was good friends with the lady in cereal, or not cereal. I was good friends with the lady in laundry. The laundry lady was a really good lady. I really liked her. And Judy was a little jealous. The laundry lady was a very good lady. I used to go down there and talk to her all the time, every day. Then one day she stopped talking to me. I didn't understand why. Come to find out, Judy told her that I said something about her, which till today I still don't know what Judy said to her that I said, told her I said. But Judy came back and said that the laundry lady told her that laundry lady said that she had over $1 million in the bank. Nobody but Judy knew this. And Judy told me that she wanted some of it, and she was going to try to get some of it. Well, I wanted to tell the laundry lady this, but she was mad at me, and I don't even know why. Judy knew I was going to try to talk to the laundry lady, but made it impossible for me to do this. Sheila was the head of HR. She was Linda's, Holly's, and Judy's best friend. Used to do everything after work and stuff, She wanted to help her friends out, get me fired. Sheila went as far as to put papers in my file to make me look bad. That wasn't even supposed to be in there. Sheila forged papers with my name on it and a steward's name on it. She forged these papers and she put them in my file. Okay? On my next video, I'll tell you something else about Sheila that nobody knows. And you can use your own judgment about it. Tom, the plant manager, don't know all this, but Sheila does favors for him. So I'm sure he felt obligated to do something for his sleazy women friends. They all had a good reason to get me fired themselves. But being Sheila's buddies were immune to anything. But yet, I was fired for getting a drink of water, all because they wanted the overtime and didn't want to lose their job, their rates. And they got away with it. A lot of people told me that the union should have not let them get away with this, but they did. The union could have done more, but they didn't. I mean, it was union people right there that seen that there was no harassment, that I never said anything, swore at anybody. It was the union own people that was right there next to me and seen nothing happened. But the union dropped it. I used to be for unions, but after that, I liked all the people very much on the committee. They were very good people, but the union didn't do shit. They don't have no power to do anything. And it's pretty sad when union people are right with you and you are accused of something and the union just lets it go. What the hell? I wish somebody would explain that to me, because I don't understand it. Well, ladies, I hope you're really happy. I've lost my job. I've lost everything. I hope this is what you wanted. I hope you're really happy. I hope you got what you wanted. And to ruin somebody's life like that, that's sad. I highly recommend to you women that you go talk to your union and you tell them what you did. Sure, it's not going to help me, but who knows, maybe you'll feel better. Tell them what lying women you were. And I still can't believe, with the witnesses there. See, I was going through something already, and these women jumped on that. My brother had died in September. Just before that, I was diagnosed with being a diabetic. Then in January, my little sister come down with cancer, terminal cancer. Then these women played this game and got me fired. And I got fired, and just in February, my little sister died. That's why I can't let this go. I know you people wonder why I can't let it go, but I can't. I was hurting so bad because I lost my brother and my little sister. And these women did this because they were afraid of losing their jobs, getting bumped off their jobs, and maybe have to take a different rate. If you guys have any comments, R. Heyman, hotmail.com. I hope the people there don't even give you the time, you women, of what you did. And I highly advise you that you should go to your union and you tell them what you did. I recommend it. Well, it ain't gonna help me out any, but you did your damage. You pulled your little eyes and did what you wanted. You got your overtime. Okay, till next time. There will be a next time. I'll be making another video. Thank you.